Hey there, Angela Wolf, and we are behind the scenes, literally just finished shipping out the last of the Fabric Stash sale. So if it wasn't a holiday on Monday, it would have gone out sooner, but I think we got everything except for if you ordered teal. But we'll get back to that in a minute. Today, I want to show you a couple of really cool, neat products that have come into the studio. And I'm going to take your live Q&A, and we're going to see if any of you want to call in and have any questions for me. See you in a minute. Hello, Angela Wolf here, and wait to see this cool measuring tape that I have. I have a link for you too with a special discount from the company, so stay tuned for that. I put it in the comments below the video as well. So I'm going to show you that. I have something new that will be going on the pre-order list. You'll see it show up in the app and on the website this week. Yes, so you've seen me do these fabulous cuts with the Martelli cutting mat and everything. Check it out. We've got, there it is, the Angela Wolf logo. And I'm having this, the set is going to be all the sizes that I use for the necklines and the ribbing for all of my t-shirts and my tops. So there's going to be 5 different sizes in there. So you'll just have to watch. You'll get a notification on the app, and you'll also get a notification in email. So these are just hot off the press. There's going to be it's 24 inches wide. If you haven't seen me use these, I love these. They stick to the fabric, which I'll show you in a little bit. But when I get the whole batch in, that's when we'll do the pre-order. But they're 24 inches long, and I'm having them in 5 sizes. So each kit has 5 sizes. 1.5 inches wide, which I use for a lot of things, including like belt loops for jeans, which is coming up. 2 inches, 2.5 inch, which I use for almost all my necklines, and ribbing 3 inch and 3.5 inch, which is what I use for my twisted collar. So this is going to be a really cool set. It's an Angela Wolf set. All right. So, and I have this really cool, check this out, this measuring tape. Now I will bring you up links for this as well, but you have to see this. If you're trying to measure yourself, what's the hardest thing? You measure and you're like moving around. Well, I'm going to use the dress form for this. So this is what happens. It comes out. It sticks. There's a little knob right here. Put that in place. And then you just push this button right here, and it tightens to whatever you're trying to measure. They're not very expensive. They're on Amazon. Amazon, but I have a discount code for you as well. So they're not very expensive in the first place, and then use your coupon code. This is how it works. So let's just say you're measuring yourself, right? If I could get around my little lady here, Shirley. All right. So you put this on yourself, and then you just push this button, and it makes it tight against your body. So if you're measuring your hips, your thigh, your arms, whatever, and then just slide this out. And now I can see exactly what my measurement is. That simple. Very cool. They come in pink, they come in white, and they come in black. I'd rather have pink, but black will work. All right, so that's one thing I got to show you. And the reason I didn't send your email out before is because this will all be included in there. So I see you all rolling in. Hello, Susan. I'm bringing you live on the show today. I have to ask you, Susan, about these tops that I just saw. I love this fabric. And this is the neckline. I'm pretty sure we did in Fashion Sewing Club recently. Love the tank. So I want to ask you about these tops. You've been sewing a ton of tops. So I'm going to bring Susan up here. In the meantime, all of you say hi, say hi. I did send an email out to the Fashion Sewing Club because tomorrow is our live show together, and we're going to be doing a bell sleeve. Did you see that? It's really, really cute. A bell sleeve with a cuff. So it's similar to the Bella, but different, if that makes sense. Hey, Karina, the package is on its way. Fantastic, fantastic. Oh, thanks, Jennifer. Yes, remember to like this video. Remember, by the way, if you're on Facebook, to follow. And if you're on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Share it with friends if you like. All right, great to see you. So let's call Susan. I thought this would be a great show. If you have any questions that you'd like answered, I will help with that. The studio's still a little bit of a hot mess from doing all the shipping. So let's call Susan. My phone just did an update. Did any of yours do an update? Oh my gosh, it's such a pain. I can't find anything. It took like half the names off of text messages. So if you're texting me, be sure to tell me who you are. I had to kind of figure it out. You gotta love phones. All right. So let's put Susan up here and make sure you all can hear her.
Hi, Angela.
Hi, Susan. How are you?
I'm doing great. How about you? You look like you're feeling better.
I'm feeling much better. I still have a little bit of like that little raspy stuff, but much better.
That's just sexy Lauren Bacall voice.
That's it for sure. Hey, Susan, I have got to ask, I just happened to be going through photos today, and this one came up. Hold on, let me share this.
Okay.
You might have shared more. I don't know, but this one is, you made all these leopard tops. I love this fabric, by the way.
I ordered this fabric thinking that it was going to be thicker like your sweater knits.
Yeah.
And it was very thin. And I thought, okay, I was going to make a dress, like a fit and flare thing. And I thought, okay, I'll just make the skirt of it double layered and do like a lettuce hem. Well, when I did a practice version, it was a no-go. And I thought, okay, I've got 3 yards. I am not going to waste this stuff. So I just started cutting as many ruche tee tops out as I could. And the ruche tee with the tall collar is my go-to for winter. And I do have some that are sleeveless for summer. But that cowl neck, well, I bugged the daylights out of you for like 2 years before you finally taught it to us.
It might have been 4 years. I don't know.
Yeah, probably. But I'm trying to, I was trying to not to exaggerate. But it's such a lovely and comfortable top. And it adds a little bit more style. It's a little dressy, but yet not too much so. Mm-hmm. So, and I just use up all the fabric. And I wear camisoles almost from October through April or May. And I just made that's what the tank is going to be for, is to wear underneath everything. I mean, they're too easy to sew. I cut them all out one afternoon, and I had limited sewing time, so I could only make like one a day. But I mean, the one almost took me like 30 minutes. I mean, they are so fast. It's such a fast sew.
These look great. I would wear all of them.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you.
I absolutely love this. So, by the way, is that like, would you say it's kind of a rayon knit then? Or is it cotton to be that see-through?
I think it's polyester and spandex, but I thought it was supposed to be like the sweater knit like you have.
Oh.
And it wasn't at all. So I had to make sure that it was going to be something I would wear in the wintertime when I needed a little bit of extra warmth. It looks like it's knitted, but it really is not. It's a fake sweater knit. I expected it to be warm, like the sweater knit that I bought from you, the animal print that Sharon Moore and I both have. It is lightweight, but I wear it when it's going to be really cold here because it's really nice and warm, but yet it's not bulky. Now these, I am going to have to wear, like if I wear them in the winter when it's really cold, I'm going to have to wear something underneath of it for that extra layer of warmth, because they're not really warm.
Gotcha.
They probably are just suffocating, if you know what I mean. There's a difference.
They're just there.
And yes, Josie, I did hem it.
Did Josie just ask? She did, didn't she?
Yeah. I thought about not, but I did hem it.
It's not an official wolf pack if you have the hem in there, but I've been getting better and better at doing my hems. So,
well, for what it's worth, I did not think the cowl neckline, the facing, I didn't finish that. So does that qualify for not hemming?
That's perfect.
And Arnell, yes, that is the waterfall neckline.
Yeah, so some of you were asking, I saw a few other questions about this too. This neckline here, you can still watch the replays of this. We did this in Fashion Sewing Club a couple months ago. I think we did it for an entire month.
Yes, yes.
And we did a few different versions. We did the cowl like this, and then we also did it where it gathered at the shoulders, which I did that on one top, and I love it. And then I did it without, more like this on another top. They're both such a different style.
Oh, yes.
It's interesting. Perfect winter tops. So Jennifer, what is the best way to know what you're going to when you're buying fabric online? Ooh, that's a good question. So Susan, when you bought this online, this wasn't from my stash. I don't recognize it.
No, I no. If you would have had something like this, I would have bought the whole thing. So,
so I would say, and it's interesting because it's really difficult to buy fabrics online. Now, by the way, the fabric stash sales that I've been doing, that is a great way to order. And I know a lot of other stores are doing the comment sold as well, because you can actually see the drape of the fabric, ask questions, but it is really challenging. Susan, what are your tips for anyone who buys, you buy a lot of fabric, so I'm using you on here.
I would say, if you really are kind of on the fence, I would definitely, now I got this from Mood Fabrics and I got it because it was like a third of the price. It was normally like $15.99. I got it for $5 a yard. So I thought,
wow.
if it isn't, I got 3 yards of it because I thought, okay, if I screw it up or if it isn't what I want, I can donate it and it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But I normally, if I see something that I kind of like, that looks really good, but I want it for a special purpose and I want it to be exactly what I want, I will get a what do you call it? A swatch. I'll get a swatch of it because I figure first of all, not going to be in a rush to make whatever it is that I want if I've got a specific idea in mind. And the swatch, sometimes they're free if you've already purchased something on Mood Fabrics. You have like a little running loyalty benefit kind of thing. I will get a swatch. Maybe they'll be free. Maybe they'll be $1. Maybe it'll be $1.50. But it's well worth it because sometimes I've gotten them and I'm thinking, oh, geez, I'm so glad I did not order that. Or it'll be okay for something else, and then you change your plan. But these were so cheap. I couldn't not get them because they were, I thought, well, if nothing else, I'll just make some ruche tees. And, if it really is that bad, I'll make them up. And if I don't like them, they can go in the Goodwill bag. So, at least, and I practiced sewing. So there we go.
That's a good, very good tip. Very good tip.
Yeah. I wanted to kind of, like I said, I wanted a sweater knit. And I had something specific in my mind, but it wasn't like that. It was like 50% the way. Mm-hmm. It was a little too lightweight to do what I wanted to do, but you can't have too many ruche tees. And yeah, Melody, you're right. I always say it's just fabric. Nobody's dying. Nobody's going to jail. It's just fabric.
That's a good word for it. So, oh wait, what did, someone just said, did you get it hem before the UPS got there?
Yes. No, I didn't get it hem before the UPS got there. No, but it's such a quick sew. By following, if those of you who have not taken her Essential Knits class, I highly recommend it. It is such a good class, not only in what to do, but the sequence to follow. And I have significantly improved my efficiency. You can, I know that Angela has often said you can make a top in 40 minutes. I'm telling you, you can. Not the cutting out. Cutting out is my Achilles heel, but there again, I have a whole cutting day. I'll just say I need to cut out all this stuff, and then the next day I'll start sewing. And things go together so quickly when you follow her sequence and her suggestions. It is amazing. You'll be having a completely new wardrobe in no time. So if you don't have the Essential Knits class, get it.
Thanks, Susan.
You're welcome.
Fashion Sewing Club, you have a discount in the Fashion Sewing Club too. So, hey, Susan, do you want to stick on the phone for a minute? I have a few other outfits here, and a lot of these ladies. So, do you want to be my co-bud today? Because if I start having a coughing attack, I can mute myself.
Well, I finally figured out how to turn the volume down on the computer so that I don't have that feedback. So I'm learning.
Oh, wonderful. All right. So let's bring this up because we all know Karen, and she comes up with some of the coolest stuff. And check out this jacket. I know there's a few second delay. It's purple velvet. She did the frog closures. I love the neckline. And I'll see if you can see it up here. Super fun. And she always uses all these cool decorative stitches. So,
I wouldn't know where to begin to sew on a frog. I just wouldn't know. But I would probably have to lose my religion a time or two. Her hem looks really good.
I know. So the other thing I was thinking about this. So Karen, and I don't know if you're on here, she might be at work today, but Karen, while I was looking at this, it reminded me of the first frog closure I ever made. Oh my gosh, we're talking like 1995. And I did this beautiful couture outfit for someone. And it was kind of a color block, my signature. And she had a cute short jacket, like a bolero jacket, and a dress. And I did the frog closures out of self fabric. And I'll tell you what, back then we didn't have the tools that do the twisty, turny, and all that that makes it so easy to do. Frog closures can really be a pain, but when you get them right, they sure look good. And that's what I saw here. This is gorgeous.
Wow. Yeah. They're not easy for me to manage. I've never done them.
That might have to be a new episode of Fashion Sewing Club. How to sew
a frog.
How to sew a frog. All right. So this is one that I thought, so Janet Ensign posted this one. And speaking of knits classes, this reminds me so much. And I don't know, Janet, if you took this from it looks like the ladder stitch on the serger. Let me bring this up a little bit bigger. See if and I don't know if you saw this. This was in the Fashion Sewing Club. So she did the twisted collar. She pieced together all these fabrics, which are all the new colors for this year, by the way. Yes, I saw somebody saying it looks like I'm wearing the new colors of the year. I'm working on it, although this is an old top. But I love the way that she pieced these together. So it looks like the ladder stitch, I would have to say.
And I tell you, her seaming is perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, anytime I have tried to put things together, I usually end up with a ruffle or stretch mark or stretching. But her seaming, it looks like it's just one piece of fabric. She did a fabulous job.
I know. I love that. I was trying to see if it said in here what oh, it is the ladder stitch. Yep. Yeah. With silver metallic. Oh, wow. Absolutely gorgeous. I see I know there's a little bit delay and some people are saying that they love the frog closures. I know. Absolutely gorgeous. Everybody said, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, I love this.
I'm in awe. I'm just absolutely in awe.
There's a good close-up of those stitches. I mean, it just looks so sporty. There we go. Great job.
That's perfect.
Perfect. So what's next on your sewing agenda? Anything exciting?
Me? Well, I have another. I'm waiting on some blue velvet to come that I'm going to make a Bella out of. I have not done the Bella yet. And last week I got busy and traced off the Bella and traced off another ruche tee because mine was so tattered I couldn't tell what was supposed to be a notch and what was a rip. So I've had help from my felines though too to destroy my patterns. So.
I'm finishing the jeans up because I'm hoping to launch that class next week. And I'm just finishing testing the plus size pattern and I've made 3 pairs now, which is very much needed. I was really running out of jeans.
I don't wear jeans that much in the winter, but I'm a really big corduroy lover. And I just can't seem to find corduroy fabric that is worth working with. So that's one of my big challenges right now is to find something for winter time. But winter's going to be over before we know it. So
do you know what's interesting? You said that because I found some black stretch corduroy in my stash, and I thought I had saved that and some cotton sateen to make out of a jeans pattern, one for spring and one for winter.
Sounds fabulous.
So wish me luck. Hey, here's a Barb O'Neill. I recognize this fabric. Another ruche tee. Super cute. A little ruching on the side. Yeah, very fun. So everybody's posted some great. So thank you for letting me call you and bring you on the show.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Anytime. Enjoyed it.
And just because you helped out, I'm sending you one of these fabulous measuring tapes. And awesome. Because I have your order right here with your velvet. And thanks for pitching in today.
Oh, you're very welcome. Anytime.
All right.
Don't mind being second in command.
Thanks, Susan. Say hi to Steve.
Right. Bye.
Bye. I love it. I never know if my voice is going to go in the middle of this. I'm still getting it back a little bit. So Susan, thank you for helping out here because I knew I wanted to see your top first of all. And you've been a Fashion Sewing Club member forever, so you know a lot of these people that I was going to show. All right, so I got just a couple more to share here. Let me find this. I think this was, yeah, Michelle's. She made this super cute top. Check this out. I don't know what's cuter, your top or the dog. But I love the fabric. It looks like she did the Rachel. And actually, is that the Rachel, Michelle, or did you do the wrap top that we did in Fashion Sewing Club? Because that's really cute. And it looks great with I like the way you did a short sleeve shirt underneath because I can't stand turtlenecks anymore. But something like that I love because it's more of a layer. So nice job. Hey, thanks, Lisa. All right, so let me just bring this down. I'm keeping the show a little bit shorter today because I'm just saving my voice. Tomorrow we've got Fashion Sewing Club. We've got Brother Live show. So much going on. So again, this is what you have to watch for. I will be sending a newsletter out. It'll probably be there by tomorrow, if not this evening, where you'll be able to pre-order these. These have that beautiful rubber on the back. So when you go to cut, it stays in place. I use this for all my knit tops. So I'll send you more details on that. There's the logo, Angela Wolf. And here's the packaging, Angela Wolf. So that you can watch out for. I will be sending you a link. You can also find the link. I think I have it right below the video with this really cool measuring tape. And there's a discount just for the Wolf Pack, which means all of you watching. The Wolf Pack gets a discount. There's a discount for USA and there's also a discount for the UK. So they sent me both. Let me just bring that up real quick and I can put it in the comments for you. Here you go. And Facebook sometimes doesn't let links go here, but let me just post this. This is an affiliate link just for the record. And there's also a coupon code there for you, so you can't miss it. I know, thanks. So I'm just making sure none of you had any questions. So there's just a couple quick announcements though. On the fabric, everyone's fabric shipped except I ran out of one fabric. I just contacted the company right away, well, actually last week, and they're shipping another bolt. So that beautiful green teal, if you're waiting for that, I either shipped everything in your order except the teal. So if you're like, where's my green teal? It should be here by next Thursday, if not one more week at the most, because it's coming from Canada. So that's the only thing that didn't ship out. And if you're missing anything or you want more, you can still go there. I left the discounts up until the end of the week this week. So feel free to go back in there. There's still a little bit of fabric left, but I think you helped me clean out enough that I can order more, which I love to do, by the way, obviously my stash. Any more questions? Karen, we're going to have to bring Karen on here eventually to talk about that, those frogs, because those are really fun to do. And by the way, if you want to go back to one of my YouTube videos, I show how you can make really skinny spaghetti straps on the serger, which is a perfect way to make those little frog straps. Oh, thanks, Cindy. I think I just saw Cindy say she wants to know if she can have a swatch of fabric. Yeah, all you have to do is email me if you're looking for a swatch of something. If it's something I still have in stock, I can send it over. There it is, the scuba knit. Yeah, so the scuba knit feels very different than some of my Ponte knits. I have a few different ones. So if you need that, just email what color. And if I have it, I can send it. All right, any other questions? Okay, sorry for the short show today, but I'm going to rest my voice up. I'll be ready for Fashion Sewing Club tomorrow, where we're going to do some a very awesome pattern hack. Oh, thanks, Karina. It is in the... And Karina, somebody was asking, what bag are you sending? The awesome bag. As soon as it gets here, I'll be sure to show it too. But in the Fashion Sewing Club, Michelle Franco, I don't know if you're on here, but you're the one that won the little bag. I haven't heard from you yet, but I know you're super busy, so I'll have to send you an email. You won the beautiful little bag that Karina made, which was fantastic. And if you're new to the Fashion Sewing Club, you can go back and watch. Karina showed how to make a beautiful bag that's coming to me, which was a really awesome surprise. All right, everyone, have a great day. Oh, good, Lorraine. I'm so glad. in the meantime, we're supposed to get a massive snowstorm tonight. So hopefully I make it to the office tomorrow. And those of you in the path, I hope you stay safe and keep your power on. All right, everyone, have a great day. It was nice chatting with you, even if it was a little shorter today. Bye.